While the hearing took place in Israel's Knesset, it didn't take long to get the attention of the White House.
It tells you where these social media companies stand, where they're not willing to assess the Ayatollah Khomeini's tweets, but they are willing to assess President Trump's tweets. It's really appalling.
McEnany says the administration plans to take action.
The administration is submitting a petition to the FCC for proposed regulatory changes to hold social media companies accountable for their censorship.
It all began with a simple question from international human rights attorney Arsen Ostrovsky to a Twitter official.
Why have you not flagged the tweets of Iran's Ayatollah Khamenei, who has literally called for the genocide of Israel and the Jewish people?
So we have an approach to world leaders that presently say that direct interactions with fellow public figures, comments on political issues of the day, or foreign policy saber-rattling on military economic issues are generally not in violation of our Twitter rules.
Calling for genocide is okay, but commenting on politics is not, just so we understand. I just want to fine-tune the question. Calling for genocide on Twitter is okay, but commenting on political situations in certain countries is not okay?
So if a world leader violates our rules, but it is a clear interest in keeping that up on the service, we may place it behind a notice that provides some more context about the violation and allows people to click through if they wish to see that type of content.
After Twitter's reply, Ostrovsky described to CBN News the reaction from a people all too familiar with genocide.
It was jarring that she can go there and to our faces, to a room full of Israelis and Israeli Jews, try and justify how someone's call for our death, for the genocide of our very state, is somehow acceptable political discourse, or the words that she used, commentary on political issues of the day.
He calls Twitter's policy a blatant double standard.
You know, where they flag the tweets of President Trump, but not on Khamenei. And if they want to flag Trump, that's up to them. Okay, that's their issue. But if you're going to do that, you have to be, equal. You have to apply the same kind of standards to everyone else.
Ostrowski supports free speech, but says there's no place where Twitter should support Khamenei's calls for genocide.
When you turn your back to this hatred, you become an enabler. When you allow your platform to be used by those directly calling for violence and genocide, you become an enabler, and that's unacceptable.
Chris Mitchell, CBN News, Jerusalem.